All right. Hello, hello. People hopping in. We're going to be getting started here in a bit. All right. Let me change some things real quick. Oh, volume seems low? One sec. I assume you mean probably for the games. Let me try to get it up a little bit. I mean, obviously it'll be a bit louder once we actually get into stuff, because I think I have... Let's see. Pretty sure I have... Yeah, because I have the music lower. Yeah, it is pretty crazy how this much later is when, you know, the Japanese version would shut down. Obviously, the global version got to only last a year, so we weren't even at the 2nd anniversary yet when the global version shut down. And then, yeah, like, pretty much, we're like 7.5 years into Tales of the Rays for it finally shutting down. Just a reminder, even though the game technically shuts down the 23rd, that will be the 22nd for us in the West. So pretty much sometime on Tuesday is when the game actually shuts down here. Let me go ahead and do my free multi for the day. Yeah, it is really sad to see it go. It still doesn't even, like, honestly feel real at this point. Like, pretty much the entire time I have been a person that has interacted online with Tales of the Rays has always kind of been around. Like, let me look. When did Tales of Berseria come out in the West? I think it was like February of 2017. Yeah, it came out, okay, 2016, and then... Yeah, okay, late January 2017. And then Tales of the Rays came out in February. So yeah, it was shortly after. It was like a month after the English release of Tales of Berseria. Tales of the Rays came out, the Japanese version. No, you'll still have time. So what's gonna happen is, once the servers actually shut, the one thing you do need to make sure you do before the game shuts down is make sure your account is linked. Oh, the game is too loud? Okay. Let me turn the game down then. I don't know why my audio is so low. It should be fine. Maybe that'll help out a bit. Let me actually pull up the audio on my end, see what it sounds like. Yeah, my audio is low for some reason. Okay, hopefully that'll be better. Okay, but yeah, so like I was saying, you need to make sure your Bandai Namco ID is linked to your Raze account, and then, but that needs to be done before shutdown. If you don't have that done before shutdown, then your account is forever just gonna be kind of lost, because you won't be able to sign in anymore to link it. But as long as you have that done, you have until, I forget which day in October, but you have from now until October, or from the 23rd until October, to link your Raze account to the offline version. You started Global when you were in 7th grade and started my freshman year in college. Yeah, see, that's what's crazy, you know, just how long, you know, a game could be part of your life is just like, it's crazy, because, yeah, definitely make sure you link your account, because you need to have that done so you can transfer everything over. we still don't know the particulars on how exactly the transfer is going to go, but all you really need to know is that make sure your account is linked, and then everything else will be fine. Because as long as your account is linked, it doesn't matter. But obviously, after October, if you have not switched to the offline version, you will no longer be able to do so. You're only able to switch to the offline version between the 23rd to October, whatever it is that is the cutoff point. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, the really rough part about this game shutting down is that moving forward, there's not going to be any kind of concurrent Tales content. Obviously, like, people will always like be like, oh, another mobile game type deal. But the issue is that Tales of the Rays and obviously Cristoria, Asteria, Luminaria. I'll go over the tokens here in a second. But yeah, so obviously all these games gave us something to do while we were waiting. Obviously, the gap between Berseria and Arise was like 6 years. It was like 5-6 years. So it was a very long time to wait. So what filled that gap were these mobile games. So obviously that was always kind of nice to have. But let me go over the tokens real quick. So we have these new Pole Wiggle tokens that they added. And I'm kind of mixed about them. But what you do is you go down here, you go into the 6 Enhance Orb shop, and then you'll see here you have all these tokens right here that you can exchange for other stuff. I know a lot of players were kind of upset because they had plenty to get the level 80 crystal upgrade, but they didn't have enough for these two. So that's what these tokens are kind of nice for. You're able to exchange for a whole bunch of stuff here. Or if you need like EXP crystals and stuff like that, like you can get a handful of them by getting these tokens. It's pretty useful. Yeah, it is a shame that the Luminaria characters never were able to come to the Rays either. It would have been super nice to have them show up in some capacity. Let me go down here, because obviously I have tickets. Just do a handful of multis here. Yeah, pretty much after the summons I do... Okay, so what the offline version has is... Yeah, obviously you won't be able to do quest mode. You're not going to be able to enhance characters. It's solely meant... It's going to have the dojo, yes, but it's going to be a... it's going to be different than the dojo we have now. It's going to be a dojo where you can set up to like, I think it's like 4 to 6 enemies. Any enemies that ever appeared in Tales of the Rays that are not collaboration stuff, you can set them as enemies to fight against. And then you can make your own team of 4 in the dojo and have it. It's basically like it's still training mode, but you're able to kind of fight whatever you want to fight. Obviously, the main point of the offline mode is just for people who, you know, every once in a while, if they want to boot up the game and, you know, use the characters that they spent all this time, you know, getting together, you're able to do that. But yes, it's not like the full game in offline mode, unfortunate as it is to say. Because I would have loved if they just had, like, okay, you put the offline mode, you have all of these areas open. There's obviously no more new banners and stuff, but you just leave the banners as they are here. And then you just set the offline mode to get a generic daily login bonus every time you log. Oh, either that or just make these free. Yeah, I guess you could say it's kind of like a sandbox mode. But yeah, you just make all the banners free. You leave everything here as it is so people can keep summoning. I mean, that would obviously be great for people who obviously maybe started later, weren't able to max everything out. As for me, I'm still missing a handful of Mirage Arts. I'm mostly missing Origin ones. Like, there's a handful of Origin ones I'm still missing. I don't think I even have Emil's yet. But yeah, obviously the offline mode is pretty much just, you can look at all the stuff you have. You're not able to enhance your characters anymore. You're not able to level anything up anymore. That's why you got to really get everything done here before the shutdown happens. It's pretty much like, yeah, you can re-look at the story, and then you can also use the characters you've accumulated in the dojo. And that's pretty much the main point of it. It's still kind of cool, because obviously there's a lot of characters in Raise that are not playable in the normal Tales games, so it's still nice to kind of have them, but you also run into the issue where, okay, eventually you're going to have to upgrade your phone, or the offline version of Tales of the Raise is going to stop being supported by a certain operating system on your phone. So there is going to be a point where you just won't be able to play it anymore. But I would say probably for at least a year or two, as long as you don't have like a super old phone, you'll probably be able to keep Tales of the Raise on your phone. I'm actually considering upgrading my phone before October so I can actually... So that way I'll just get to keep it for longer, I guess. Because I don't have to worry about upgrading my phone past the October date. Probably do a few more summons here, and then I'll probably hop into co-op if anyone wants to hop in and do some of that. Probably gonna be one of my last times doing co-op before the game shut down. The one kind of upsetting thing is that they gave us all these awesome, like, exchange tickets, but they didn't give us any for Recollection Mirage Arts, the Origin ones, so I would have loved to get a handful of those so I could at least max those out, because I have every other type of Mirage Art. I have every normal Mirage Art, I have every seasonal, I have every decisive Mirage Art, crossover Mirage Art, and overlay in the game. Well, non-collab ones. I still, I never pulled, there's a handful of collab Mirage Arts I didn't have. I didn't get Soul's Overray from Guilty Gear, and for Sogo, and then there's another collab character, I didn't get their Mirage Arts when they came around. Three Mirage Art multi right there. But yeah, as you can see, I have most stuff maxed out, so anything I'm pulling is pretty much just... And obviously, I want to use all my prisms too, so any characters whose Mirage Arts I don't have maxed out, I'll obviously go into the Turtle Shop and just grab everything I can. But yeah, let's head over to co-op now. Yeah, that's the whole thing, is just in the last, like, year when the Recollection Mirage Arts were coming out, the biggest issue I kind of had with it was I wanted to save for the ending Mirage Art banners or overlay banners, and then I was like, okay, the game's going to keep going, so the Recollection ones will eventually just be, I can get them normally, but then that obviously didn't happen. The Origin Mirage Arts didn't come back until this kind of finale banner. Also, it looks like this last one doesn't have, like, a huge character roster here to choose from. That's alright, though. It would have been nice if the final one they had to the shutdown just had every character possible. Alright, so X-Ray, Cocus, that's fine. That's probably fine. Alright, so I know there's not a ton of people in here, so I'm not expecting, you know, full lobbies, but I'll leave it open if anyone does want to join, and if no one's really joining, then I'll just, I'll join random lobbies, and if people want to try and sync it up, they can join random lobby. Actually, you know what? That's probably the better way to do it. Let me just, I'll join, well, I guess it's really not going to work that way, honestly. But yeah, I guess we'll leave this up for a few minutes, see if anyone joins, and then, If we don't have enough people, then I'll just switch to just random. Yeah, I really was always kind of like hoping that we were gonna get the full Christoria cast in here. It sucked that they should have just tossed Orwin in with Yuna. It really is a shame. I'm sure the initial plan before they knew they were gonna shut the game down was that they were gonna add Yuna earlier in the year, and then Orwin was gonna come in the summer. But then the shutdown happened, and they probably just threw all that out the window. But yeah, I was always very hopeful of that as well. I was kind of hoping, okay, you know, maybe this year they drop, you know, Yuna and Orwin, and then the following year they can do a banner with 3 overrays or ending Mirage Arts. Probably overrays where, actually no, I guess they could have done ending Mirage Arts and then just done form changes. Or I guess the only one who would really need a form change would be Vicious, because he's the only one that truly changes weapons. Obviously, Mizella Fight's a little different with her little Phoenix thing. And then Kanata does, you know, get a much bigger sword. But I feel like, as a whole, Vicious is probably the only one who would actually need a, like an actual form change. So I feel like you could probably do overrays for Kanata and Mizella, and then do a form change ending Mirage Art for Vicious. That would probably work. Even though Kanata's the main character, I still feel like a form change for Vicious would probably work better than any of the others. But yeah, it's just super surreal to see that we're finally kind of coming to a close here on Tales of the Rays. But yeah, it is pretty just kind of crazy to think that we're kind of coming to a close. I was also just kind of thinking about it. It's just like, this is going to be the first time where I don't really have any Tales-related stuff to kind of do on the channel. And I've obviously got some ideas, you know, just talking about the series in general. But realistically, after Rays, unless they announce a new Tales mobile game, I'm probably done covering mobile games on the channel. At least for the time being. I'm sure eventually Tales is probably going to do another mobile game at some point. But I think right now their main focus is probably whatever the 30th anniversary title is going to be. Obviously, 30th anniversary is going to be next December, so that'd be December 2025. So if they are planning the next mainline release by then, we don't know that they are, but we can assume that they are, because they obviously have to have something for the 30th anniversary. So if that is their plan, I would expect probably the end of this year we'll hear about it. Like if they want to go for a like a November release next year, maybe they announce it like at the very end of this year. I assume we're probably not going to get anyone else, so let's go ahead and do this one just with a computer for now. Oh, you're saving game files, extracting models, animations. Oh, very, very cool. Yeah, it's nice to, you know, have this stuff kind of saved somewhere, because obviously we don't want stuff to just disappear into the wind. Got Zavid paralyzed there, so let's switch over. Oh no, don't mean to do that. Uh-oh. That lagged for a bit there. Oh wow, we're already at the end. Oh yeah, we'll also be able to look at our badge collection. Obviously, anything you've collected other than, like, consumable items, you're going to be able to look at in the offline mode. You'll be able to look at the rooms, set whatever characters you want in there, that kind of stuff. So, it really is just, like, the offline mode is really just a way to mostly look at your collection, and then occasionally, if you want to fight some bosses or characters in the dojo that, you know, you want to use a team for, you're able to do that. Alright, so since we only have, like, really one other, since Timothy, you were the only one who really joined, I am just gonna go into random, so, because obviously it'll be much faster to get in there, so maybe we'll get matched up. I mean, if we get some more people later, I'll switch back to friend lobbies, but obviously for right now, doesn't seem like we're gonna have a bunch of people coming in switching out like we had last stream. I know I am doing this a lot earlier than my last stream, but it's just how things kind of worked out today. It was fun with trying to open both co-op and the stream was not possible. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I think I'll just do, oh yeah, that's the first time I've seen a lot of those Lila Mirage Arts myself. I have them equipped to her, but I don't use her very often, so I haven't gotten to see them myself either. But yeah, if anyone does want to join, just try and match up with me in random, I suppose. Because I think that's what I'll do, is I'll just do random lobbies for the rest of the stream. Well, for as long as we do co-op. I think I'll probably do like an hour of, co-op, and then I'll use the rest of my tickets, do the rest of the summons, and then that'll probably be it for the stream. Maybe we'll go into like a different mode. You know, maybe we'll do my like daily quest stuff I still need to do as well before finishing up, but I don't really use Rose that much either. Oh yeah, it's unfortunate they didn't do like a final best heroes and stuff like that. It would have been nice to get one more final one. Even if it was just like a retread of the month before. I will say though, probably the nicest surprise during this whole like month and a half shutdown period is us getting playable Schwartz. That was very nice of them to add in the end. Because a lot of these games, when they shut down, they kind of just let the game kind of fall by the wayside. They'll like do a finale login bonus and that'll kind of be it. But Raze actually gave us events and stuff to do. Welcome, welcome, anyone who's still joining. Oh yeah, maskless, just everything, you know, people had kind of been asking about, they tried to give us as much as they could, so I do really appreciate that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Damn, triple Zavid mirror darts. All kinds of badges. But yeah, realistically, I do expect another mobile game at some point. I think they just got to figure out what's going to work. Obviously, I'm sure they realize at this point that Raze did the best. I know, obviously, Asteria lasted longer, but it was obviously a lot easier to upkeep as a game because it wasn't as fancy. But I think they obviously probably realize that something that actually plays like a Tales game is what's going to do best. So if they do another mobile game, I imagine it'll be obviously a different kind of setting, but probably a Raze 2.0 type game if they do one. Oh yeah, that I still would love that. I would love if a Tales mainline for their cameo fights that you can do in like the post game, just have it be like all mobile game characters for one title. So like, let's say they did for the next title. So it's like, okay, you get an EX dungeon you go through. You'll fight against, your first fight will be against Sarah and Alan. Then you do one where we fight against Kanata and Mizella. And then you do one where we fight against Ix and Melina. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know if they ever will, because I feel like they realize that having mainline characters come back as the cameo fights probably do better, but I would still love to see that happen. And yeah, that's pretty much what it was for me. So, my first time coming back to Tales, you know, after I was a kid, because obviously from being a kid to a teen, you know, through high school, the only Tales games I had played were Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, and then Vesperia. Those were the three that I had played. And my next game after that was Tales of Zestiria, which I played in 2016. and then I played Berseria, and then after Berseria, you know, while I was playing Raze and Asteria and everything else, during those, you know, 5 years, I went and played a lot of the other titles. I'm now at a point where I've played every title except for 4. I haven't played Fantasia, I haven't played Destiny 2, I haven't played Eternia, and I haven't played Tempest. Those are the only mainline titles that I have not yet played. I also do want to do the spin-off titles like the Radiant Mythology games and stuff at some point as well. But yeah, so it's definitely like not even just Tales wise, but just like every day for the past 7+ years, I've woken up and the first thing I do when I wake up is open Tales of the Raid and get my daily login and do whatever I need to do there. So 2 days from now, when I'm no longer able to do that, I mean, I'll be able to open the offline version, obviously, but when I won't have a reason to do it, is going to kind of feel like an empty feeling for a while. I remember first getting into the series, banners going like, yo, is that Lloyd from Super Smash Bros. 2? That's funny. But yeah, it's just like such a weird feeling, and obviously a lot of people who are in my life now, you know, friends, loved ones, stuff like that, I met because of Tales. So it is kind of a weird feeling having all these memories, and that's just like, but, we're not Tales, but because of Raze. Like, obviously, Raze is the reason I even started doing Tales content to begin with, or even just talking in Tales fandom to begin with. If it wasn't for Raze, I don't know that I ever would have. I probably would have just kept playing Tales on my own without ever interacting with the online fandom. I mean, I can't say that for certainty, but there's a very good chance that's how I would have done things. Oh wait, I think there's going to be also a version of the tower where we're going to be able to do in the offline mode. I think I remember reading that the tower will still exist in some fashion. So, maybe at least we can still go through that during offline stuff. I mean, there's obviously still content I could make. Since I have most of the Mirage Arts in the game, I could still do, like, what I started to do years ago. I could simply do, you know, like, character showcases. So I may still do that, but, yeah, for the most part, pretty much after this, I'm going to do one more video after this stream. That's obviously about transferring over to the offline mode, and then obviously a video showing off the offline mode, like what we're actually able to do in the offline mode. But then after that, I'm probably just done talking about Raze for the most part. I'm doing pretty well, all things considered, with, you know, we have less than 3 days left until Tales of the Raid shuts down. Hope everyone else is doing well as well. Does sound nice to be down to one job instead of two. I mean, obviously not if you need the money, but I can imagine how stressful having two jobs must be. Yeah, mobile game wise, I really don't have much going on besides this. In terms of like taking mobile games like super seriously, like there's a handful that I log into every day, but nothing that I really put super ton of work into. Like that was pretty much Ray's, and obviously Christoria when it was still around. So I don't know, I might just take it easy on mobile games for a while. Like obviously I do play stuff like I play Honkai Star Rail and like some other games, but not in like a super serious fashion. I'm very casual about it. Oh god, yeah. It's good that you were able to put that work in, though. Even if how exhausting it was. Uh-oh. Looks like someone's disconnecting. Unless it's me. Oh, nope, it was the area player. Had a disconnect. Get these crabs out of here. Oh no, I disconnected too. Okay, that might be the problem. Must have been like a small disconnect there. Well, at least it got cleared. Alright, let me switch over to quests for a little bit. Let me see what's going on that I haven't done. Is there another quest over here? No, I guess that's it. So a handful you can clear. I farmed a lot of this. This is very much completely done. I farmed 48 million myself because obviously I'm still farming out the tickets. Just do this for my dailies, not that it's really necessary at this point. I'm pretty much going to be done summoning once I use up the rest of the tickets and diamonds that I have. Like, obviously I'll do my daily, you know, when a half off multis and that I can do until the game actually shuts down, but for the most part, I think my summons are done. I just want to enhance everybody up and then call it good. I guess the one thing we still do have to look forward to is that there is still going to be a final little, like, story part. There's going to be a little epilogue for Ix and Melina in the offline mode. Like, it's going to be exclusive to the offline mode, which obviously I'm sure people will upload and translate. Yeah, that's one of the ones I still really need myself. Nothing really interesting over here. Let's scroll back down, do some more ticket summons. See if we get anything interesting in these last few summons. Okay, I don't know if I need that. Oh, I could still use that. That's pretty surprising. It'll be nice if, like, tomorrow or something, since it's going to be the one of the last days, they just give us a whole bunch of tickets again. I mean, I already can't really complain with how much they did for us already. You know, in these last, like, two-ish months. Gave us a lot of fun stuff to do, as well as just fill out our boxes. I think the only thing I'd complain about is, like, I know the reason they don't do it is because the collabs exist to make money for the collaboration IPs themselves as well. But it would have been so nice for them to just do one big banner that just has all the collab mirror arts that ever came out. Like, it doesn't have to even be the collab characters, like, even just the collab mirror arts for the Tails characters. I would have even been fine with that. Oh, it's the Patty one. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's so weird they didn't give us any recollection tickets with all these other tickets they gave us the other day. I feel like there's gotta be at least like 10 to 15 recollection Mirage Arts I'm still missing. These random multis were great for me when the shutdown first got announced, but now I'm at a point where it's very rare for me to get a Mirage Art that I can actually use from these like ticket pulls. Oh, that's Merity's Decisive Mirage Art. I can definitely still use that. Or her Overray. I forget which one's which. You're missing about 40? Yeah, I'm still missing about 60 or so. But I know a handful of those are collab ones, so there's not really much I can do about that. I'd say at least, bare minimum, at least 20 to 25 of those are collab ones that I just never got. So... really unfortunate thing there. Let me actually, I'm curious how many 5 stars oh, well, there's only 2 left, so let's just do these last 2. Yeah, I keep getting the Colette one a lot as myself in terms of the recollection one. And the thing I keep pulling over and over and over and over is Ruka's Ending Mirage Art. I pulled it at least 12 times, I want to say. I am still trying to max out Lloyd and Emil's before everything ends. I think I need 2 more Lloyd Ending Mirage Arts. I need 1 more for Emil. Oh, cool. That might be... I need 2 more of that one. Okay. Right, so let me see the actual numbers I'm looking at here. So I've got 948 Mirage Arts out of 1,015. So that means I'm missing 67. So this is what I don't understand. Why are all these empty for Spirit Gear stuff? I guess it counts any Mirage Arts that can be made into Spirit Gears, I guess. And then 5 stars. So I'm still missing 60 or so 5 stars. Which I'm sure most of the ones I'm missing, just like with the Mirage Arts, are probably... actually, it's exactly 60 that I'm missing. Are probably collab ones. So yeah, I still am missing quite a handful. Oh yeah, that happens to me a lot. You use grade for a Mirage Art and then you pull it a ton of times. So let's see. Who am I still missing? Right, I still want to get final dupes for Lloyd here. Come on, let's see the electricity. Nope. Okay, Kratos. Kratos 5-star. And Genus Decisive Mirage Art. None of which I can use. Yeah, it's definitely the end of an era for sure in terms of Tales. Iria has one, right? A recollection one? Yeah, she does. Guess I can throw a multi here. Please don't be red. It is. That's gonna be Ruka's friggin' ending Mirage Art again. Yeah, right? Speak of the devil. I think we'll get one eventually. I don't think we're gonna get one soon, though. Oh, wow. We got Spot as Mirage Art there twice in a row. I really do think for now they're just going to put all their efforts into the next mainline game, and then probably after the next mainline game, which will probably come out sometime next year, after that, I imagine, they'll probably work on a mobile game to kind of tide fans over, since we're kind of at this period with Tales now where every mainline... Oh. Oh, I did I have Emil's? I don't remember if I had his origin yet. I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. All right, that's a win. That is definitely something I wanted. Oh yeah, and Variant Showdown for SAO is going through all kinds of whatever kind of issues. But yeah, as for Tales, I think, yeah, we'll definitely see more, mobile games. It's just going to be a matter of time. Yuri's is another one I'm still missing, so that's why I'm chasing it on that one. Who else? I'm trying to think. Who else has a recollection that I don't have? Yeah, I have both of theirs. Elise, I definitely have yours. Pretty sure I have Ludger's. Yeah, there really aren't many. Oh, I know Arise. I don't think I have, I don't have Xion's yet. That's another one I'm missing. Wow, 4 Mirage Arts in here. Yeah, Ludger has one. I had forgotten about it myself. Yeah, another one to chase down before shutdown. Pretty much what my plan has been is kind of like, okay, I summon on all the banners that have Origin Mirage Arts. Every day, and then when I get enough grade to exchange for one, I just exchange for one of the ones I'm missing. Okay, we got Rinwell's normal Mirage Art twice in a row there. Well, there you go. There's 2 more maxed out Mirage Arts for me. Let's see. May as well go down the list just so I can, like, see which characters have recollection ones. So, Ix and Melina's, I believe I have both. Yeah, I have both of theirs. Fantasia. Chester's I definitely have. I remember that artwork. Destiny, I know I have Ston and Leon's, which are the only 2. Okay. I think Eternia I might be missing Farah's. I don't know if I have Merides either, so yeah, that'd be a good one. I think I have yours. Yeah, I definitely have yours. But I think I'm missing the other 2 right here, so we'll do a multi here. I'll still keep trying until we run out of time. Yeah, it's very sad to see Ray's go, unfortunately. Kyle's I definitely have. I got Nanali's with grade yesterday, but I do have Riala, so we're fine there. I believe Colette's the only one, and I just recently maxed hers out. Yep, okay. Annie should be the only one from Rebirth. Yep. Legendy, I know Shirley has one. Yep, that's the only one. Yeah, so I'm really not missing too many in terms of origins. I don't remember if I have both of theirs, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to throw a multi here. Yeah, I think there's probably a couple 0 rarity 5 stars I'm missing as well. Oh, I know which one I don't have. Magilu is another one I don't have. Where's Berseria? Magilu is another one I'm still trying to chase down. Because I have her 0 rarity 5 star, but I don't have her origin Mirage Art that came with it. Oh, there we go. Hey, Laffy, welcome. That's my first dupe of that one. I know because I recently just got it. I don't think there's too many other banners I need to summon on today. Does Tempest have a origin? I don't believe it does. Oh, no, it does. I have this one, though. I know I have that one for sure. Yeah, just Annis. I have that one, too. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the banners I want to spend diamonds on today. Probably wait for reset tomorrow to spend more. Unfortunately, no. I haven't gotten everything I need from the grade shop. There's still about, I want to say there's still probably about 7 or 8 Origin Mirage Arts I still don't have yet, so I'm definitely not going to walk away with all of them unless I just get super lucky. The 2 that I can just think off the top of my head that I really want to try and get before Shutdown is Yuri's Origin and then Magilu's. I think those are the 2 main ones I want to try and grab in these next 2 days. I just wish there was a way to filter the different types of Mirage Arts when you're looking at your collection, so I can be like, okay, these are the actual ones that I'm missing. But unfortunately, they don't really have a filter for every specific type. But I can at least say I'm pretty happy in the fact that I do have every Decisive Mirage Art, I have every Overray, I have every Crossover Mirage Art, so I at least have all of those and every Ending Mirage Art fully collected, so... Which is kind of crazy to say because before this Shutdown got announced, I would say I probably didn't even have half of most of those. Getting all those tickets and doing all the thousands of free multis that I was able to do from tickets with the 10% rate really helped me out. But obviously, like I said, now doing multis with tickets doesn't really do me anything because there's only like 10 Mirage Arts that we can currently summon for that I can still, like, that I don't have yet. Oh, right! I forgot about that. So you can actually, if you unlock the... I should do that. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna do that, actually, after this co-op run. That's right, if you unlock the Idolmaster one. That first one, I believe, is in the, it's in the thing or whatever. The, rerun stuff. Because the only one I have, I believe, is Colette, so I don't have, I don't have Marta's or Alicia's. It really is a shame that they only did it for that one. It would have been nice if all the collabs were just put in the rerun stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, like, obviously Danmachi, I would have loved to have gotten a second collab. Like, I was really hoping that they were going to do one after the anime for Season 4 happened. And then they were going to add, like, playable Ryu and Welf or something. That would have been really cool. But, obviously never happened. It's like I said earlier, even if the collab characters themselves didn't come back, I still would have very much taken just like bring the collab mirage arts for the Tails characters back so I can get all those, because there were so many of like the SAO ones I didn't get. Oh yeah, that would have been really cool too. So let's see, where is it? Is it the Eleanor one? Oh, on page 9? Okay. Oh, okay, here it is, yeah. Stella stage. Okay, so now that I've unlocked it, that should make the banner just appear, right? Yeah, here's the only unfortunate thing is that obviously it's not it's not half off, so it's gonna cost me full multis to even attempt this, but I guess I do have a decent amount of I mean, obviously this one would be Haruka's would be a lot easier to max out, but let's see what happens in a couple of these. Alright, well that's a good start. But then I also gotta remember their normal Mirage Arts could still be in here as well. So... like I said, unfortunate. Of course, I get the one that I already have. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. It's 200 per, plus it's also normal rates. Oh, there we go. I'll take it. Alright, so now I just need Martas. I'm not gonna go for full dupes or anything, but... wrong Marta. Yeah, that's gonna be the unfortunate thing. Ugh. Oh, I think that's her. Yep, okay, we're set. Worked out better than I expected it to. That's for sure. Like, obviously, maxing out Haruka would probably be pretty easy, but I also want to save some diamonds for finishing off this stuff as well. Obviously, we're not going to get many more diamonds, I imagine. So, I'll probably hold off and save the rest of them. Oh! Accidentally, my cord came unplugged. Hopefully this won't screw anything up. Okay, good. The picture just came back. But yeah, thanks for reminding me about the Stella stage thing. I totally forgot about that. That it was in there, so... 2 collab Mirage Arts to add to the list. I think I'm probably going to do 3 more co-op rounds, and then I will probably call the stream there. Because obviously all I really have left to do on Rays is max out everyone's Mirage Arts, and I'm not going to max out every equipment, because that's... Oh, thanks. Thanks for supporting, even though you don't play the game. That's really kind of you. I always love that people come to hang out, even if they don't play or not. My badge collection isn't bad, but it's not the best. I don't have every badge. But yeah, like, obviously, the rest of my time on Tales of the Rays is pretty chill because it's really just enhancing whatever I can enhance. I'm not going to fully enhance the 3-star equipment and everything. No, I didn't finish all of Recollection. That was too... if we had more time before Shutdown, I would have done it, but there was just not enough time in the day for me to spend farming that, so I didn't. I got a handful of them finished, but I would say it's probably only like a third of them are actually done. So, it is unfortunate, but I know other people are gonna have the collections of all the skits and everything, so. But yeah, doing recollection is just like, it's too time consuming, and then sometimes it's just really, really difficult to do some of those stages with like certain games. Like Tales of Destiny 2 was really hard for me to progress through. Oh, well, that's not good. But yeah, like Tales of Destiny 2 was hard to get done, but then there were some easier ones. Like Symphonia, I never had a problem with. Oh, I get to be held off. That's the thing that no other game is ever going to be able to replicate, is being able to use all these like boss characters and everything in normal Tales gameplay. Yeah, I don't know what my issue was with Destiny 2 then, because I took way too much damage no matter what I tried to do. I can go look at what my team was for Destiny 2. Here in a minute. Yeah, I didn't really pay too deeply attention to recollection. All I obviously knew is you were able to give your character skills and upgrade stuff, and then I just keep progressing. Uh-oh, it's lagging again. Yeah, I gotta figure out who I want to set as my final character, too. Yeah. Okay. I disconnected again. Yeah, I still wish they had tickets for the Origin Mirage Arts, because those are all the only ones I'm still missing. Maybe they'll surprise us tomorrow and give us, like, one more set of tickets, and that'll be in them, but... let me go to recollection mode real quick. I really don't have a ton of stuff done in here. This wasn't my ideal setup, but this is pretty much what I used for Destiny 2 most of the time in recollection mode. Yeah, I hope everyone's collections came along quite nicely. I will say the funniest thing, though, is now that, you know, I have every character at Bond level 10, the overabundance of gifts I have here is actually kind of funny. Like, just looking at all these gifts, I'm just never going to be able to use. MG is Mirage Gear, so like the 5 stars. It looks like we're not done, though, because this doesn't say complete, so I guess there's going to be another one that pops up tomorrow, too. But yeah, for recollection, I can't imagine I'm going to be... We've only got, like, you know, a day and a half, 2 days left till shutdown, so... I don't know that I'll actually play any more recollection mode. Alright, let's do 2 more co-ops, and then I'll probably call it a stream. Oh, yeah, before we get out of here, I can show my, we can scroll down my collection before we end the stream. We'll go over to the Mirage Art page and just scroll down, look at everything. Oh man, look at this person. $9.99 plus Chester badges. A full day left? Okay, yeah, so pretty much tomorrow's gonna be the last day for actually playing. Why the yellow guy just standing there? Well, he's... Oh, yeah, he is just standing there, isn't he? He's not even playing. That's kind of annoying. I'm going to assume it's someone who probably plays co-op mode on auto, and they accidentally left auto off. So, their character is just not playing, unfortunately. Yeah, it does get frustrating when people do that. You also probably get people who, they start the co-op and then they step away for a second, and maybe they didn't realize how long they were going to be gone. I mean, it will be impressive if we can clear this with only 2 people. Uh-oh. Yep, someone's gonna disconnect. Yep, there they go. Well, now he's gonna start moving because he's AI controlled now. Yeah, he went to the bathroom or something. If you are AFK, though, and your game isn't auto-playing, I think it does kick you, though. That's probably why he lagged out. I think we still have a pretty good chance of clearing this, though. I play AFK Journey on and off. I tried the Zenless Zero game, but it's really not for me. Plus, it's another one of those very, like, you know, obviously Hoyoverse, very heavily story, heavy commitment kind of game, so I just don't have time for another one. But AFK Journey is fun because as it has in the name, it just kind of like, I'll open it every once in a while, you know, upgrade the characters and see how far I can go. So it's not something that takes super amount of time commitment. Ugh. Alright, so let's go back and take a look at my box. Do like one more little box showcase before we end things off. So let's just go and see what I have and what I am missing. So, Ix, I'm not missing anything. I have every single Mirage Art for Ix. Let's see. Melina, that's obviously the SAO one that I'm missing. Mercuria, that's the Scarlet Nexus one. Yeah, Carnival would be great to farm if they let us, like, do the ×5 multiplier for it. Once again, Karia's is the... What collab? That was the Idolmaster one. I think it was the Cinderella Girls one. Black Clover... I don't know how I'm missing 2 for Mint. Obviously, one is the Black Clover one, but I don't recall what other Mirage Art... Unless Mint had a second collab one that I'm just not remembering. I don't know what else I'd be missing for Mint. Black Clover for Douse. Guilty Gear for Stan. Oh no, Mint doesn't have a recollection one. Because we looked at her banner earlier. Oh, collab for Slayers too? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because the only ones on the Fantasia banner for recollection were Cress and Chester. But yeah, so Guilty Gear for Ston. Who else we got? Farah's obviously the recollection one I'm still missing. I assume this one's collab, but I don't remember what collab she got one for. Yeah, the arts are really cool. Oh, Tiger and Bunny? That was it? Okay. Yeah, obviously also Tiger and Bunny for Kyle. Yes, this game is done by Bandai. Riala? Riala had to have had some kind of collab one, right? That I'm missing? Who else? Lloyd is obviously collab. I forget what that series is called, but the one where... Oh, that's right. Riala got one for Kiroro. I forget the... I remember the series, but I don't remember what it was called. The one where Lloyd, Colette, and Zelos all got collab Mirage Arts. This is obviously the SAO one I'm missing. The Yuki one. I don't know what this one would be. Because I have this one. Did Colette have a third collab Mirage Art that I'm just not remembering? I mean, I'm sure she did. I just... And this is obviously the Valkyrie one. Oh, wait, baking? I don't have that for Colette? How do I not have that one? How do I not have her second seasonal? After all these summons, I never pulled it? Okay, well, that's... okay, so that's something I have to chase. Okay. How do I not have it yet? I maxed out the other two. That's crazy. This is obviously Gintama for Kratos. This is Scarlet Nexus, I believe, for Vague. What else? This is SAO for Groon. Part 2 SAO to be specific. It kind of sucks that for Schwartz they didn't give her a free Mirage Art, so you can't fill that second slot with anything. Jay is Guilty Gear as well, I believe. From what I remember. Luke. I mean, Luke's recollection is right here. He obviously got a collab one. What collab am I missing for? Oh wait, no, that's Jade. Never mind. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that's yeah, okay. So I'm missing 2 for Jade. What 2 am I missing? Valkyrie 1. What's the second one, though? Oh, that's right. He did get one for Gintama. Okay, okay. Yes, there was a Xenogear collab. Or Xenogear, Xenosaga. I don't... I don't remember which is which. This is obviously the Danmachi one. The Hestia one for Tyr. This is the Slayers one for Natalia I'm missing. For Guy. What was Guy's part of? It's obviously gotta be a collab, but for which one? I don't recall what Guy's was for. And Van had one too? Oh, Guy was Slayers as well? Dist obviously is Guilty Gear. Oh, Van was also part 2 of it? Okay, okay, okay. Alright, probably gonna be a bit before we find another one. Rubia had one right here that I'm missing. Yeah, so it seems like for the most part, most of the ones I am missing are collab, but it's good to keep in mind that I still don't have the Baking Colette one. I definitely am going to chase that before it disappears. Idolmaster for Rubia, that's right. So, I can't do anything about that one. Let's see. Emil, this is for Dot Hack. I'll obviously remember that one. Happy we pulled this on stream so I could finally add that to the collection. Marta is all set. Very happy I was able to get this one. The Eno one for Eno for Alice right there. Yuri's is obviously Gintama. That's the one I'm missing there. Oh, wait, there's 2. So we got Gintama and what else? What did Yuri get after his ending Mirage art? Oh, no, it's his recollection. Duh. Yeah, I'm still missing his recollection. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, so for Rita, it's the SAO one, the Sinon one. Let's see what else. Obviously, the Carol one is the Keroro one. Gintama for Judith. Guilty Gear for Duke. What else? Trade Mirage Arts? Yeah, that'd be cool, especially since Shutdown is already happening. Kohaku is Idolmaster as well. Who else? Alright, so Sophie has one. So Sophie, the Star Ocean for collab. That's going to be this one right here. And then the last one here, what was the last one? Did she have a second collab? Trying to think off the top of my head what her second one was. So obviously it would have had to come out after her second seasonal. Yeah, Star Ocean and then... Oh wait, does Sophie have a recollection one? I don't think she does, because we looked at the banner. And I don't remember seeing one, so... Oh, the... Oh, Star Ocean and Keroro. Okay. Gintama, obviously for Hubert. Guilty Gear for Milla, the Baiken one. Elise. Oh, Elise is I'm a God Eater. Elise is God Eater. Leia was Scarlet Nexus. Oh, well, Leia was it was Idolmaster and Scarlet Nexus, right? I believe. Yeah. Idolmaster, Scarlet Nexus. What else? Muse was also Guilty Gear. Gintama for Fractured Milla. Yeah, see, I have this one completely maxed out, but I somehow haven't pulled Colette's. Black Clover for Saray, Black Clover for Mikleo. Gintama for Edna, which I didn't pull. Rose was also Dot Hack, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, hey, Nappa, welcome. Just going over my pretty much final Rays collection here while we hang out for a bit. You missed it, Nappa. I was finally able to pull Emil's Origin Mirage art. Was very happy to finally have that. But yeah, so that was for Rose. Rose was Dot Hack as well. Lila's was Don Machi, right? Or am I remembering wrong? What was Lila's collab? Okay, yeah, it was? Okay. What else? Velvet's was the Idolmaster one where she was the manager. So, I remember not getting that one. What else? Aizen was God Eater as well. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm still missing Magilu's Origin Mirage art, so that's the blank spot there. What am I missing for Alphen? Alphen didn't get a collab, did he? Or is it Alphen's recollection that I'm missing? Recollection? Okay. So yeah, it's going to be the same thing with Xion. That's the one I'm missing for her. Rinwell is the SAO one. Law is the SAO one. See, like, all the SAO collab Mirage arts I didn't actually get because I was so focused on every time I wanted to get everything for Kirito and Asuna whenever they were there. I don't think there's going to be much more missing here at the bottom, honestly. I know Rondeline had a collab one. I just forget for what. Yeah, and then the rest down here should be completely full. Oh, Star Ocean, that's right. So, surprisingly enough, I never pulled Asuna's normal Mirage Arc because I was trying to chase this one right here, Kirito's ending one. So I never got a chance to get that one, so I'm missing that. Let's see what else. This is obviously Sogo from Gintama. I forget what spot this was. Obviously another Slayer's character, right? This is obviously Soul's Overray. I forget what the... Oh, it was Dot Hack? Wait, I'm missing a Dot Hack Mirage Art? There was... Oh, yes, you can use all these characters in battle. Missing this blonde kid. I forget what the series is called or his name. And then obviously the rest of these are just all the crossover Mirage Arts and stuff. Yeah, and that's pretty much the rest of my box there, so... Not too bad overall in terms of collection purposes. But yeah, let's go over there because I'm pretty sure... We're just going to filter. Because... Sorry, not that one. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. It was a Slayer's character. This guy down here. Yeah, so this guy, Sogo, and then... Yeah, those are the two that I was missing there. Or three. And then him right here. So yeah, three collab characters I was not able to pull their Mirage Arts. Unfortunate as it is. Oh, you want to see... I'm not going to go one by one with the... Mirage Gear collection, but we can take a quick look. So yeah, there's going to be a handful of 5 stars I'm missing here. Once again, most are going to be just the collab ones. I'm not going to go one by one to see which ones we're missing as a whole, though. For the SAO mobile game, I might play it when it comes back. It just depends what kind of state it's in. But obviously, it keeps getting... It got another delay. It was supposed to be back this summer, but obviously didn't. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll just scroll down the whole collection real quick. Yeah, at least I got, even though I didn't get Emil's collab Mirage Art, at least I got his collab 5-star. Well, I guess I didn't get Alice's, collab 5-star, though. overall pretty happy with my overall collection in the 7.5 years I played Tales of the Rays, though. Well, I guess technically 7 for this account because I started on the Japanese version, and then when Global came out, I lost my original Japanese version. And then when Emil, or no, it wasn't Emil and Marta, it was during, I forget if it was during Emil and Marta or it was the Aizen Laufey event, I made a new Japanese version account and started playing that again. So ever since that happened, that's when this account is from. I do have both of Soul's 5 stars, at least. Alright, and there you have it. Pretty nice collection as a whole. I think I've pretty much done all the multis I want to do on most of these banners for today. I think I'll do one more co-op before we end the stream here. I'll actually open it up. I'll do one more co-op. I'll open it up if anyone wants to join. I'll do a friend lobby for like one more session. Unfortunate that our time with this game is coming to a close. Oh, you made your account when Ludger Overrated was out? Yeah, it's still pretty early in the game. Man, it's just like such a weird feeling, though, because, you know, after the next day or two, we are really, truly back in, you know, a very big Tales silence. You know, I was talking about it earlier in the stream, but obviously, for the past 7.5 years, even, you know, when we weren't getting news on Arise or, you know, it was soon after Berseria came out, we always had kind of something going on with Tales of the Rays. You know, every month there was new characters being added, new events being added. So we always had something kind of going on. And you could even say that all the way since back in, I believe it's 2013, 2014, when Asteria came out. There's always been a mobile game with constantly being added content, so this truly is like the end of an era when it comes to continuous content for Tales. So until we start getting announcements on anything coming in the future, like really the only thing we know of is that we know the next year's Tales of Festival is happening. But other than that, we know nothing about what's going on with the series itself, so we are now at this kind of certain point where yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah, we had so much going on. We had, you know, we had certain points where we had Link, Asteria, and Rays, and then we had, obviously, Crestoria took the place of Link a few years later, but then, obviously, Crestoria went down, Luminaria didn't even have a chance to live. Obviously, the way it was designed, it wasn't really designed to make money. So, obviously, Luminaria would have survived so much better as a console game. But Raze and Asteria really carried the series on its back for like a good decade in terms of continuous content. And that was the other thing too, like it was always so nice, you know, every year and a half, we'd get a new trailer for Asteria or Raze about what the new arc was going to be about. That was always so much fun because we had so much excitement then of what to expect. Like I remember the time when I got into Asteria was really when the fourth arc was happening, where we had you know, Fang, Claw, and Roar, you know, the evil versions of Yuri, Lloyd, and Milla. Like that was when I first got into Asteria, so that was like a super exciting time as well. Oh yeah, well when we first started seeing the Mirage Prison opening, because we didn't know at the time how long the game was going to go for. We didn't know it was going to be like separate arcs and stuff like that. So when they dropped that trailer, that was super exciting. And Fairy's Requiem was really exciting too, because it showed everyone freaked out seeing certain characters in that opening in different costumes. We saw Sophie, Stan, and Vague all in their Spirit Gear costumes, and we didn't know what it was at the time. So that was like super hype. Oh yeah, it's unfortunate we didn't get all of Saray's armatizations in Raze, but I know a lot of people wanted the anime exclusive ones like Armatized Alicia and then like all Element Saray. But obviously we never got to have that stuff. I mean, yeah. I mean, towards the end, obviously. So, before I close out the stream, I'll just kind of explain this last question. Raze, the reason Raze sales kind of died off is because in an equipment-style game, eventually, people are going to stop summoning for specific characters, other than the super diehard fans of those characters, because you don't need their equipment anymore. Once a character has 3 Mirage Arts or more, if you have those 3 Mirage Arts, there's no real reason to keep summoning. So because of that fact, it made it to where, you know, like, let's use Colette, for example. Where is she? Here she is. You look at how many Mirage Arts Colette has. I don't even have all of them yet. I'm missing 2 of them. I still don't have her baking one, and I don't have her one collab one that I'm missing. But when you have this many Mirage Arts for a character, she's already equipped the amount that you really kind of need her to. So sales are going to take a nosedive once you don't really need that kind of equipment anymore. Once you have all this kind of stuff you already need for a character, it's like, okay, why do I still need to summon? So that's why sales died off. After a while, people already had stacked accounts, you know. their teams are super overpowered that no content is really hard anymore. So they really just save for their favorite characters or the new characters that'll come out. So just after a while, it just became not as beneficial for Bandai to upkeep the game. Unless they did some like complete overhaul that really changed Raze again. But I feel like 7.5 years into the game, it's probably too late to kind of try and overhaul it and see if it'll make more money. So I think that's pretty much what it came down to. You know, we all know these mobile games eventually end because either A, the story ends, or B, just a lack of money. But I think they were ready to be done anyway. Obviously, they finished the Recollection story that was set to only be a year long, and then they were pretty much going to be done with it there. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much it for this stream. I hope everyone had a good time. I hope everyone's enjoying their last bit of time with the game. We only have about a day or so left, so get whatever farming and enhancing you need done so you can transfer your account to the offline version in the most complete state you can possibly have it in. But yeah, no new Tales mobile game, not as of yet. I still think there's going to be another one probably after the 30th anniversary title, but I think they, after Crestoria and Luminaria, I think they probably want to take a break and re-examine what kind of mobile game is actually going to sell in this market. So that's probably what's being worked on right now, which realistically, I think it'll be something similar to Raze because they're going to notice that obviously Raze did the best out of all the different mobile games. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I hope everyone takes it easy. I'll still have a few more videos on Raze as the shutdown is coming, and then obviously I guess we'll be in a waiting period for whatever new Tales thing we're going to see in the future. But obviously whatever we get, I will of course talk about it. So thank you all for hanging out. Hope everyone has a wonderful day and night, and I will see you all next time.